My name is Colin Richmond and I'm the designer for Futureproof. I design the sets and costumes. The role as a designer is one where you read the script, talk to your director, come up with a few ideas, throw things around, and you basically design the set and costumes and props and anything involved in the kind of visual aspect of the play. And with this, it's particularly interesting in the sense that we've got a freak show to design, a sort of timeless freak show with conjoined twins, a bearded armless lady, a really fat man. There's loads of things for us to get our teeth into, which is really nice and actually quite unusual sometimes these days, because more than often you just get very normal plays to design for, so it's quite nice to do. Process. It was actually quite it's sort of voyage of discovery, I think, with this one, because we could have gone many different routes, and there's also the limitations of putting a show on in the Traverse during the festival. So you're sharing the space with about I think it's like 4 other companies maybe. So you've got a really quick turnaround, so 45 minutes. So your set has to come down as quickly as possible and go up as quick as possible. But yet you still want to create as good a show as possible. So with all those limitations in mind, you kind of have to set out doing it. So we ended up kind of, well, at the start we had 2 sort of old battered caravans that we were maybe playing with using, and then we went to a sort of a drivable truck, and then we went to something else. There was so we ended up with this kind of ramshackle caravan that is kind of it's a sort of a dissolved version of what we kind of had to begin with. But actually what in the process we've done is kind of just basically say what we really need and just kind of gone with it in that sense. And so it's mostly about, actually the emphasis is going to be about the characters and about their little journeys rather than anything completely spectacular, but hopefully there'll be really nice visuals within all that. As best as possible, you need to create a really good blueprint for what we're going to see 25 times bigger on the actual stage. So depending on your skills as a model maker, I suppose, or as how you work as a designer, every designer works differently. This is your tool for the builders. So as real as you can make it in a miniature form, the better, I think, for everybody. So there's less questions to be asked. So when you're not here on certain days, they don't have to ask you any questions, and it's quite clear from everyone's perspective where we're going with it. So we have 2 strips of lino flooring, sort of really bleached out, that kind of thing. We have this sort of really, the auditorium itself, which is the backstage. This is essentially the backstage of the freak show, which is probably occurring somewhere over here. We have banners which we'll probably see the back side of, so punters would see the other side of it, the real side of it. But it's just a sort of a weird eclectic little world basically that we're trying to create. So it's a real hodgepodge of different things, like different props and furniture, and a bit of a weird world. Describe it as odd. I'd describe it as colourful. This is really odd. Colourful. What else? In 5 words. Quirky. Yeah, could do quirky. Yeah. Quirky, eclectic, and otherworldly. I guess that's 2, isn't that? 6 words, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, hyphenated. Yeah.